all 6'8" of him, well over 2 meters high.
Love one.
And we'll see if he can keep it together in the way that he was sublime yesterday. Sorensen had an absolute epic
service
against Javier Benito Rodriguez from Spain last evening. He won 15-6, 15-13, and then struggled 10-15, lost on a tie-break, 14-all. Lost 15-14 in the fourth, and in the final game, it went to 14-all, sudden death, and he won the very, very last point. So bad news for Javi Rodriguez from Spain, who could have been here, but it's Benjamin Sorensen from Denmark that managed to keep his nerve, play a good shot at 14-all in the fifth, and that pushes him through to play the great Chris Doran.
Oh, that's great play from Sorensen. It's interesting, first couple of points we saw Sorensen happy to chop on the backhand side, didn't get much success, and since then he's run round every ball to the backhand and hit a hard forehand, and he's won the point each time. Took Chris by surprise.
Just a quick knock-up point just to check a ball. Chris just bouncing it, make sure it sounds okay, make sure there's no cracks in it, and off they go again. So there, Benjamin going around the backhand side to get his forehand in, as Tony was saying, and on that occasion went for the slow one, but missed it as well. So no joy there for Sorensen. They'll both be feeling their way in. As Gavin Rumgay was saying after his quarter-final, something that Tony and I both noticed, it is warmer today in the hall, and that will affect the flight of the ball slightly. So the players will be very alert to the small variations in the conditions from day to day, even though the net's the same, the table is the same, the floor is the same, the lighting is the same, even though the conditions will play slightly different every day, and the players have got to adjust to that and turn it to their advantage. Ian Johnston in Chris's corner coaching, and in Sorensen's corner we have the great youngster Vlad Farkas, originally from Romania, now living in the USA. Coach to the #1 under-23 wheelchair player in the world. So Vlad playing and coaching for a living now. And both coaches really experienced exponents of the sandpaper table tennis game. Vlad, 20 years old now, debuted when he was 14 years of age in the World Championships of Ping Pong.
5-6.
Yeah, great variation from both of them. Again, we'd seen Chris run round on the forehand in this point, whereas previously he had been throwing in a few backhand chops himself. So both very prepared to try everything to win a point here. Chris back defending again.
6 each.
Yeah, I think what makes this game a little bit harder than the one that he had previously when he played Thomas Makutis is that Benjamin's got such great choices about when to attack and when to defend. And because he's not the most powerful player, Chris is unable just to soak up the powerful energy of the opponent. And it means that Chris has got to work a little bit harder himself and put more energy into the ball when he wants to attack. That's why we're seeing some of these great rallies. And Benjamin actually getting to everything that Chris is throwing at him.
That's a great get, isn't it? We saw that shot yesterday against Makutis time and time again, that wide forehand fade that he plays. And Benjamin does so well to get that back and kept it so low and short as well.
World-class defence from the Dane. Now there's a bit more power from Chris Doran, but he's going to have to generate his own power. Sorensen's not going to give him too much energy to play with.
Yeah, for me that's Chris's best shot. He's got lots of touch and guile and craftsmanship, but when he unleashes that backhand, it's just unreturnable. So much power.
7-8.
The big guy, you can see he's paying every respect to the Dane. He knows that he's a threat. Good control from Chris, nice angle, cross court. He did well there. I thought that was just a little dinky backhand, very wide across court there in the middle of the rally, really helped him out. That ball, and that opened up the table. Well done, Chris.
9.
See 9-7, 16 points played, and both players breathing heavily already. It's a very, very physical game, ping pong. Two really strong athlete.
10,
Chris is always going to be a big
7.
guy, but he says he's feeling stronger and fitter than in any ping pong championships before, including World Cups in China. So let's see if Chris has the stamina for a best of 5. See if he needs it.
8, 10.
Went for the classic
Service.
serve fast across court, turn around to get your forehand in from the backhand side and play down the line. On that occasion, not happening for Chris.
Yeah, it's interesting rehearsing the backhand there, maybe thinking, you know what, you've got a good backhand, just use that, don't need to turn.
Beautiful return of serve. That was class.
8,
Fast serve, and he
11.
drop shotted it down the line. Beautiful.
Yeah, look at the touch and hands that Chris has shown there. That's a superb shot off a fast serve.
Didn't look anything, but absolutely world class. Very few players have got that touch to do that. And again, just
12,
dropping the ball
8,
into the crossover,
Service.
into the body of Sorensen. Sorensen missing the next shot. So a couple of small rallies to give Doran a 12-8 lead. No use of the double point ball.
12, 9.
Went for the cracker of a backhand with the power, Chris, there.
Double point ball
He's going-
coming.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Power.
I can imagine all Chris would need to do is put his
Double
weight on
point
that,
ball,
and it would
Doran.
destroy the whole construction. But yeah, feigning his strength. So the Hulk serves at 12-9 for a double point. Beautiful backspin. Chris live away from the table. Takes the point.
9, 14.
Takes him across
Service.
to game points in this first game. 9-14 now, Sorensen serving. Great coverage from Chris. He even had that one covered. Great stuff. Good smash from Sorensen.
10,
Got himself into
14.
position. Solid forehand attack. No topspin, just flat. The reason to hit the ball flat when someone's away from the table is the ball just dies a little bit faster. Doesn't come on to the other player, so it's harder to backspin against a flat hit than a topspin hit.
Back serve, please.
Lauren James calling a let serve. Great mix of defence and attack from Sorensen.
15,
That one was a bit
10,
low, I think, Tony.
game to Doran.
Yeah, commit.
Through in to make a success of this event, create some entertainment at home.
1, love.
We hope you're enjoying it. We're certainly loving all day yesterday. We've had some fantastic matches. Sorensen won by 1 point in a best of 5 to get through to this quarter-final. He's under pressure here now against who we in England call the special one, Chris Doran.
Love. 2,
Fantastic
service.
play that from Sorensen. Just steps into this forehand, takes it early. Chris no chance. So good start from Sorensen. Beginning of the second game, takes a 2-point lead.
1, 2. Two each.
I'd be
Service.
disappointed there. Just needs to make Chris play a few more shots. Get a little lead. Just handed it back a bit tamely, not returning either serve.
2, 3.
Well,
Two,
Sorensen will be a little bit
service.
disappointed with this run of points, Tone.
Yeah, well, he was a little bit unlucky there. Ball just catching the top of the net. But he does turn defence into attack so well. He played a reasonably high, actually, backhand chop, but Chris could only roll it, and then he had that opportunity to put the forehand away. Didn't quite come off for him.
So Sorensen's got to
3.
put that behind him and stretch a lead here. 2 games to love down against Doran would not be a good idea.
3, 5. Service.
When Chris gets his confidence up, he can pretty much do anything. Very physical game.
3, 6.
Sorensen serving. Oh, nice little sliding
6,
forehand across
4,
court.
Service.
That one almost ended up next to the golden buzzer. So with that shot, when it was so slow, Chris actually needs to run in and sideways, not just sideways. What did he say?
He said he basically wanted energy or a reverse for that shot, because there was no way he could get the spin to lift it up and down again.
Yeah, nearly table tennis rubber for that one.
7, 4.
This is good work from Doran.
Good boy! Come on!
7.
Good shot out of the middle from Chris. Nice flexibility for the big man.
5, 7.
Chris
Service.
frustrated there. He actually felt he was in prime position to return that, and
Yeah, he just popped it up
5.
unnecessarily, didn't he?
yeah, but then when Benjamin hit that big forehand, Chris was right behind it, and Benjamin had run right to the side of the table. I think Chris actually felt that was a chance.
Yeah, he could have got it back. Fast serve cross
6,
court.
7.
And Benjamin's really good at getting topspin on that one. Typically, Rumgay will do that one and do it with side spin and backspin. Sorensen does a kicker topspin. Where's he off to?
Power play!
Double point ball. Sorensen.
Sorensen can see 2 points in store from this serve. Can he convert it? Fast serve this time to the middle. What a fantastic follow-up. Fast serve
7,
into the middle
8,
and then forehand wide of the
service.
backhand.
Really brave, wasn't it? I think he determined what he was going to do before the point. Fast serve into the body. He's going to go for that forehand no matter what Chris did. Excellent.
Good length from Chris.
Each.
Let's go.
Pulled it back to level despite the double pointer. Lucky.
9, 8. Service.
Okay, Sorensen looks pretty much in the zone here, Tony. Mentally he looks strong, making good choices about when to attack and when to hold.
Yeah, I agree. Playing a very clever game, isn't he? Mixing up that defence in there. Just getting an error from Chris. And Chris is so good against defence, but again, it's when you're playing defence all the time, it's easy. When it's being mixed up at you, it's a lot harder to suddenly play that ball.
Yeah, Sorensen possibly the best in the world at that.
8, 11. Service.
This time Sorensen
9,
unable to
11.
convert the big one, just slightly off the end of the table. But Sorensen still in the lead in the second game. Just off the side. Cheapy
10,
for
11.
Doran.
Service.
Yeah, again, frustrating for Benji. That's the difference sometimes between the very best in these events. Just given 2 points straight off the return of serve once he'd got into a lead.
And not for the first time in this match, actually. Yeah.
Let's serve.
So the ball hitting the net on the way over, so they take it again on the serve. Good length from Chris Doran. Now Chris is in command. Sorensen runs around, gets his big forehand in. Chris kept the following ball very, very low. He knew that Sorensen wanted to play a second forehand attack, kept it low, and Sorensen couldn't get the timing to lift
11
it.
each.
He was trying to topspin it to bring the ball back down over the net, but it's too much to ask. So back to level, 11 all. Big, deep backhand chop there from Sorensen. Ended up getting the ball up.
11,
Good forehand smash.
12,
Great combination
service.
of backspin and forehand smash.
A little nod there from Chris to Benji. He knew he'd been a little bit lucky, but Chris also knew he played that point very well.
Yeah. Chris outsmarted there.
Let's serve.
Nice pick up on the return of serve from Sorensen. That one just a bit of a top edge, I think.
Yeah, Chris gives it a bit of loop, that backhand. Look. Just a bit more height. Just drew the error.
Good spot
from
there.
Pong.
Yeah, you see Chris pulling up heavily there. A little bit like Bagley does, but with extra wrist. Definitely got some topspin. Made the ball kick once it had bounced on Sorensen's side of the table and drew the top edge. Good spot, Tony.
Play.
Perfect time to play the double point ball. 12 all. He either wins the game or Benjamin cannot play the double point back, because if he wins a point, he'll be on 13. So a great time to play this at 12 all.
Good movement from both players. Look at this control and concentration. Cat and mouse. Sorensen's looking for a chance to get his forehand attack in. There it is. But Chris still solid. Wonderful control from both players. And that was great. Backhand down the line.
That was brilliant, Chris, is what it was.
Service.
So Chris, looking at me, shouts out, how was that, Tony? Well, I give my approval, Chris. Fantastic rally.
Come on. Good boy. How's that, Tony?
Very good, Mr. Chris. Very good.
Yeah, I'll give you 10 out of 10, Chris. Fantastic.
Okay, so a lot of emotion expressed. He knows he's now at game point. What a kicker of a serve, though.
13-14.
Ball bounced up sharply. Top edge from Chris, 14-13. Chris really got to calm down and get his head together again. Make sure he delivers this game. He's had the ascendancy. He needs to maintain it now. The level of sight, absolutely crucial. Chris took it easy. You could see he stepped back a little bit, was prepared for a longer rally. But Sorensen just every now and again just misses that first attack, and Chris goes up. Yeah, Chris has had to really dig in. He's had to play a lot of balls. Sorensen gets so much back. Chris likes to use the other person's power against them. So Sorensen deliberately not giving him too many fast strokes. And that means Chris is really having to work hard. Battle of concentration as much as it is a physical and tactical battle. Sorensen only came through the last 16 by 1 point. 15-14 in the fifth and final game.
1-2.
Against Javier Benito Rodriguez of Spain. Absolute cracker of a match last evening. But he looks fresh again this morning, Benjamin. They're happy to serve and then defend. Chris goes for the larger backhand. A little bit too much off the end. The timing of that is absolutely crucial.
Let's serve.
Nice long rallies. Oh, just off the end from the forehand defence of Sorensen, chopping down on the ball on the next forehand there, and then just a tiny bit off the end. A little good boy from Chris.
3 each. Service.
So a bit of frustration for Chris. Twice he's gone for the big backhand down the line. Twice it's not worked. I think he knows what he's not doing quite right there.
It's just hard for him to time that backhand. I mean, the first one he went for, the ball was quite high. That one, the ball was really low. When he's playing one of the faster players and the ball's coming at him, he knows how to time that shot. It's just a little bit tricky in this match against Benjamin.
Let's serve.
Yeah, Chris says thank you. Sorensen got an advantage from the serve, but thought it hit the top of the net on the way over. Very sporting.
Let's serve.
Another let's serve. Yeah, Chris won't have to worry about the energy coming at him if he wins this match. He's going to play the winner of the next one, and that's between two super fast players. Alex Fleming, the number 2 seed from Germany, 3 times finalist in the World Championships, and Marc Duran, from Spain, semi-finalist before, possibly the best backhand in the tournament. They'll both be hammering the ball hard. And this is the one that Chris has got to play very, very cat and mouse to win.
Let's serve.
4 inches over.
So let's serve. What the umpire says goes. Umpires Lauren James and Barbara Ejik. Doing a fantastic job umpiring all the matches, keeping on top of the players, and occasionally their egos as well.
Yeah, Chris doing really well here. Just playing, keeping it safe, being solid, not going after he missed those 2 backhands early.
Chris went for a left-handed forehand there. If you have a look, he was out of position, changed hands, but couldn't make it work.
6.
Yeah, just watch the showmanship, Chris. Get the job done.
So Chris had to just generate some power there, even knowing that Sorensen's going to get quite a few back. But the attrition worked. Chris Doran 2 games up, and then in the third 3 points up, best of 5. So Chris just needs this game to get through to the semi-finals.
8-4 service.
When it's like that, it's very hard to win any of the points. And that's why we call Chris the special one. The touch from all over the court, short forehand, long backhand, short backhand, long forehand, defence, attack, slow top spins.
9.
Great combinations of play from Chris Doran. Beautiful touch, great consistency. And the vision that Chris has is matched possibly only by Gavin Runge.
Service.
I think Chris has just played this end perfectly. He's not taken many chances. He's kept the ball on the table. And he's done a really good professional job. So we've got power play for Benjamin.
Double point ball.
Definitely had to do it at this stage.
Well, I think he's taken it too late, but why not? That's a good one. Pulls him back to 10-6. Double points there for Benjamin.
6-10.
And that was a classical topspin serve and forehand attack. Chris Doran has played both of his double points, so he can't do the same and retaliate with it. And the backhand attack from Chris,
7.
I think started off well, then he missed a couple. He's not quite comfortable with that ball. He's certainly, if he wins this match, he's going to need that in the next one. Lots of backhand to backhand in that rally. Again, Chris just overhitting the backhand. Not quite got his range with that one. Comes in, one defence and then one attack.
10-8.
Well, somehow Sorensen beginning to close that gap, get himself back into the game.
Yeah, the consistency failed Chris there just for a couple of points. So from 10-4, I think it was, double pointer, and then 2 missed backhands from Chris, and it's back to 10-8. Again, the missed backhand, that'll be irritating for Chris.
9-11.
Really good from Chris, that. Just really lent into that forehand. Wasn't a big build-up, so Sorensen didn't see it coming, but he really hit it hard.
And there's the classic, the special one's drop shot. Nobody makes it look like he's going to attack it, and then stops the ball absolutely dead over the net. That is world class.
It's the way he builds up, isn't it, to play the big shot and then just takes all the pace off it.
So 10-4 led to 10-9. Chris took the timeout, and that's worked for him. He's taken all 3 points since the timeout. Well done, Chris. Good tactics. Got himself together, mentally strong again, and now serving towards the match. 2 games to love, 13-9.
9, 14.
Bit lucky, but how does he play a
service.
soft roll from below the table? Amazing shot.
Yeah, with the sandpaper bats, that to play under the table there is so hard to do. Just hit the top of the net. But all credit to Chris. Match point. Sorensen goes to the big
9
backhand,
game
can't make
and
it.
match to
Chris Doran will
Doran.
be mighty relieved to take that one 3 games to 0.